Mommy and Papa, them fellow Ambazonians. As should all be aware, today now Friday, October 22nd, 2021. My name is Eric Tato, and I record this video from my residence from Maryland, United States of America, precisely from the city of Lanham. As you all know, this message is specifically for people them where they suffer, and definitely that means all of Ambazonia, because no man no they will not be aware. Say Ambazonian they being killed every day by the Republic of Cameroon. I will also talk for the military where Paul have been involved, the Senate make it can kill our people. As you all know, say a while ago, Eric Tato became the spokesman for all of Ambazonia, especially for people living for diaspora. And as time don't pass, a couple of days, a week or two, some people they talk say, make I can explain the takeover plan. So now why that way the plan, they call the plan say take over, because I'm not going to explain them. So if I explain them, then the plan will be the takeover plan again. So we'll continue to work for background, we will come live only when we get to come, and all we will understand so the takeover be effective. As you all know, we don't get some serious issues in way that already happened. And all we must understand, one thing that is specific about this revolution, nothing not the way la Republic du Cameroon. If he ever do and for win we, when I look me very well, after I put this flyer out, so I can do this live show, I don't be a little bit busy up and down. I look, I said, if he cancel this show tomorrow, I said no. A man is known by his words. And now why don't I hold this show? Despite the fact say, I don't do a lot of things and be a little bit tired. But I said no, this show today must hold. Because the message will be clear to the Republic of Cameroon. Plus, they proxy them when other Ambazonians. I will talk them very clearly. All we must understand says specifically, La Republic du Cameroon, they play a time game. Because they know say they not ever win Ambazonia. Now why that they don't remain for the playing games? They hope that someday we will surrender, but as soon as all see will not fit. Even our own brothers within Ambazonia, when they don't struggle, say we will surrender through their blackmails, their conspiracies. But they say every day we remain strong, firm. And our way to that way be important. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, as your spokesman, I will not inform when I say I will only come live when it be necessary. I want to start with point 1. When they kill the little girl, our Peking for Boya, a lot of people they will say, after a few days, say, oh, why Eric Tato not come talk? Of course, I post about the Peking. And while that incident will happen, I'll be there for plane, I'll be go somewhere. And the first person bring up my attention is Dr. David Makongo. But unfortunately, I don't know if you do live show because I'll be there on a business trip. I said, when it will be appropriate, it will be addressed. Some people, they talk a lot of things. Say, me they call for lockdown of borders. Me they do this, me they do that. For me, and I'll be honest, I must make everyone understand, say, when man a spokesperson, he get to talk just when he be absolutely effective, efficient, and necessary. What begin when they kill him for Boya, it be now a serious issue, a big blow. But because we must keep our standard for international community, we must know where to go to take and link and for struggle. Any other man can talk any other thing about the death for our Peking. The truth I say, the family be very hurt. And all man will see am not be good thing. And will condemn that kind of act from police, gendarme, or any person. Not be the first time where they don't keep Peking for Ambazonia. We know the issue for Ngabu, we know the issue for Kumba. But if you must remain authentic as a spokesperson, you don't be take issue will be unrelated to the issue that we don't talk for the past, and you try to wrap them up together. It will be a totally bad act from that particular gendarme. And that act also lead to another bad act for the people that they shoot the gendarme killer. It be important for all we to know. So the reason why we every time to remember who we remember because they need to analyze things them and need to bring out conscience and need to talk the truth to power. Any man they expect say man can take the beginning situation rather around Anglophone crisis. But I say no. What whether gendarme do, it be very, very poor. And I know say some of we cry. Say, oh, na so they do and na so they do. But it will be completely unrelated to our crisis. Because that situation happened for a normal day when a confrontation will be wrong, by the way, for the part for the gendarme. And if you don't get credibility for international community, you nobody take anything can talk, say, oh, that's so probably I do have to kill our people. All man know they probably have to kill our people. But we got to remain credible for talk about the exact issue will be related to this crisis. So we condemn that act, and of course, the gendarme don't face jungle justice. Where on the part of the civilians that they do as spokesperson where the international community look on up to, I must also condemn, say, Ambazonians not get that attitude for do mob justice. It be very imperative for all man to know. And so we mourn with that family. All we feel only sympathize. We not get the empathy for feel like that mommy and the family members and the sisters, brothers for that small picking way die. But at the same time, I must caution Ambazonia and say we will not fit continuously relate issues them where they say 2 people they fight for checkpoint for Boya. One man died. They say, oh, now because of Anglophone crisis, we must be careful because we don't already win this war. And will not be take unnecessary propaganda, bring that inside the war. So the aspect say me they lock borders, me they do this and so on and so forth. For me, it will be absolutely not necessary. And while that way, I make sure, say I stay off. Me all my reason. Say when they be keep thinking about Gabu, all man be know say that was a military raid. It was terror on the part of the military. When they be keep thinking about Kumba. Now this very entity to come out to say, no, that is terror and I prove and beyond reasonable doubt. Even though when Cameroon government try to confuse me, all man see him through my live show, so that Cameroon government kill that beginning for Kumba. All we will see what they do for Kumba Hospital, with the born hospital for Kumba. We will see what they do for different parts of Ambazonia. From time they start born for Kwakwaki, Samsoya. All will be see him. So now why that way, I don't take my sanity for mix some weight where people they get for just the talk say you must go condemn this, condemn that. No. Every title not follow crowd. It is lead by example. Now why that way? God mandate me for be the spokesman for the Ambazonian revolution. We now must all know one thing. Whether Cameroon go up or come down, we go win them. They don't will be defeated. Today they don't start a new conspiracy about field marshal. Field marshal no pity. They say no pity don't do this, he don't die, he don't go so and so on. I want to inform you and say no pity they strong, powerful, he they calm, talented, and he be able for continuously wreak havoc on the Cameroon military, where they can rape his brothers and sisters, rape everything within Ambazonia, but no pity there for defender. Today I will talk in clear terms for anybody where it belongs to the Cameroon military, where they listen to me right now. When I went to the Ambazonians, when I get my brothers and for military, when I get my sisters and for military. Before I continue this live show, I want to ask all man make a share as you join, you share, you click on like, and then you also, if you need to follow this page, go make sure you click on follow. Please share extensively for all WhatsApp groups, because this is where I want to talk about this issue where Cameroon military therefore understand. Now, all my watch me. Hashtag Ambazonia is free. All man. Hashtag till the end of this show. Do your normal comment, but hashtag Ambazonia is free. Everybody where you watch me, that's the hashtag I want. I told me do how? Hashtag say Ambazonia is free. That's what I want to see. Everybody. Everybody, hashtag Ambazonia is free. As you watch me, the hashtag. Now, Michael. Everybody, hashtag Ambazonia is free before I enter the next talk. Everybody, hashtag Ambazonia is free. Ambazonia is free. Make sure you mention the name Ambazonia and the flag there. We don't know why they put the flag over here. We don't know why they put the flag. I'll be the only activist, only spokesperson, only leader for this revolution when you ever forget the flag. Yes. Now why don't they take over plan be strategic for this revolution? Oh man, hashtag Ambazonia is free as you are joining. Excellent. Everybody, put that out there as many times as possible. Hashtag Ambazonia is free. Very good. Now me every time I want to talk for Cameroon military and Paul Biya. Just recently, now see what happened for Boya, where they say their minister come, Secretary General, and all of those things. I will talk about that one. But I make them very clear. So if you work for Paul Biya government, where it's Cameroon military, and they still send you from Ambazonia, you come from Ambazonia, talk say you come attack our people because there's some man they were in everything against trade. In Shilon for Yaoundé, he send you we can't keep picking them for Ambazonia, and then you still come. I will give you one advice if I tell you which way me I will do. If you know, say your brother, your sister, whether it be Anglophone, Francophone, when you watch this live show, no man out there will not know which way brother they do if your brother they for military. Inform your family members when they for military, say they get one exit strategy right now. And before I continue, I want to congratulate the over 800 Cameroonian soldiers where they don't abandon, they run them. Some they there for Gabon, they there for Chad, all of them Morocco. I don't receive all from their passport. Them. Some they say I don't send small money for some. Some them jump back who don't help some. Would you help them for give them small money? So the only solution now for any military man, now for make sure say you leave that war, you enter Ghana, Togo, any side, because if you fear the Cameroon government will kill you. Now is the time for you for exit. Because if you don't exit, might tell you what will happen. Now me every time I talk, if you write, if you watch this show, make sure that you share, you like, and then you click on follow. Share extensively as many times as possible. This message will reach right for all the soldiers. You must exit, and I'll explain why. Because if you don't exit, one thing will happen. Strategically, and I must talk very clearly, across the Mongo, they'll already be activated. What it means, say, if you be military, you get from Gabu, you shoot for it, or you get from Kambe, or you get from Kumba, for Kwakwa, or you get from any part from Bazonia. If one house is born for it, your own village will come out, one house or two houses to go born it. I want to come very clearly. No man of them monopoly for violence. Listen attentively. While you watch this show, the right ambassador is free. If you go from Cambe, you burn one house, we go find your site for Kribi, for Bafia, for Akonolinga. We two go do the same. So that you go understand, say, you need to go protect Akonolinga. Don't forget burn house from Cambe. This one that they call it the swap strategy for inside across the Mongo, the ATM. Listen, and I talk, I need to fear no person. Because government therefore understand. Say, Ambazonia will not be weak as such. We will implement the same thing they do from Kambe, where they do for Kumba, for Munya, for any site, we can do it. And it must be very clear for anybody where get a brother or a sister where they from military. Tell them to resign now and exit out of the war. Now, me, every time I talk. Any other man, if he can talk from Bazonia. But me, at the top, that's what they do. One house born from Kambe will born 10 for Konolinga. 6 house born from Munya will born 90 for Bafia. That is how it's going to be. And all the Ambazonians will therefore line up behind this strategy. Listen very attentively. Power begets power. We must make sure that we fight with the last drop of our blood. Now our land and our flag is. We should not watch some monsters, bloodsuckers, for kind of kill our brothers and our sisters. We must defend this flag. And for God's side, do what they do for our side. Now the best strategy because they will need for fall back. Now simple game, you get a football. When you only go to defend, man, you only come for your pole, for cash score. Once you cross over a pole, it will go defend, it will get peace for your pole. So therefore do the football strategy. Swap system. Violence should be swapped. Yes, that means every time I talk. Violence should be swapped. We got to change them. We exchange violence. Tomorrow I will talk to maybe I won't come, they don't complain this, they don't do whatever they want to do for this page. But I didn't worry about it, I will still be a different one. So they will flag this. Any ambassador when you watch me, listen attentively. I will still talk today till tomorrow. Oh, now the God I watch every time will not be mistake. Now because even the conspirators, when they call it that, they know say the one man will sing when they fight this fight. From start to end, in this way. And that's the flag. We don't hear stories. We don't bring kind of story about it because I'll be saying, okay, now the time for concentrate, for build something, and then come back for come fight. You will see me today, I will talk today. No expect to see me the next 1 month or 2 months. Now I will be the spokesperson. I will strategize the takeover plan. And you see, I say the plan be effective. I see what happened for Boya. They say, oh, why Ngongo come this side and pull and so on and so forth. That was a good question. And I will talk about that at the end of the show. We must all understand. Say, fight for this revolution. It didn't have on a hand. Fight for this revolution, not on a hand. You will get the courage to identify the truth. Now you get the fight. Now people that get the courage for hide the truth. Some young man there social media where they call him now Michael. I see some people they come these days they attack you and they follow. Now I want to tell you, say you do a great job. Now I job that for the expose the thieves. Why me at the takeover with this takeover plan? They will hate you when you talk the truth. They will hate you. They will bring all kinds of conspiracy. But the one thing we not ever accept, me I tell them for me their confidence. Now whether I see they smoke, don't do everything. But this fight will continue because some of we will still they will put all the effort backstage. No man no they go take away ambassador for we. No man no they go take away what charisma, honesty, firebrand on social media. Because, like I talked before, and I'll still talk, Eric Tato is the chosen one. Mandated to speak on behalf of the Ambazonian people. Mandated to defend the prisoners, refugees, IDPs. And also mandated to celebrate the death. So all we must stand firm behind the takeover plan. Listen very well. I will talk them very clearly. I need to make promises. I will fulfill promises. When I talk, I do. The short one I can talk about, so now see some one or two actions of Boya, Fakuna, Siam. But even for the one can claim credit. But when they see say Boya, Ngongo come, they can ask the actors, why you not be stop Ngongo? Now when they collect money from Bazonia, when I get the right to stop all those people too, right? But because I take upon myself as a spokesperson, I'll tell you one thing. You see Boya, you see Limbe, you see all those areas from Bazonia where they disrespect goes down. Strategy there in place for make sure say we take the ghost town to another level. But not happen today or tomorrow or next tomorrow, but it will happen so long as I be in charge. Time go there when one man he come out for ghost town there for Limbe or Boya. You know what they come for? English is scapegoat. You come out, when I come on at the step play, when I make a ghost town hold the kind of one man will show example for you. The next time you disrespect one man will show another example. By the time we go for 10 Mondays, you don't know if you will be the next person. Ghost towns must be respected. Now must. Ghost town must be respected. About John Gute and the rest that they make noise, say they want to do reconstruction and open CDC and all of those things. Now make them very clearly. CDC, now Ambazonian property. And as the original Garri master, I don't revise the terms and conditions for work for CDC. Where I will release them for my next show. Because all man must understand and all Ambazonians must know. Say war gets strategy, you get great, you get faces. Therefore, we must focus more on La République du Cameroon interests, not on which way it feed our people or it give them bread on top of their table. Write that one for down. I don't insist repeatedly on the necessity for protect the population. Now, why that when Silva come live like 3, 4, 5 times, I insist on the issue for nobody. Say me no money. They ask people money. They won't bury their loved ones. When I see them say that thing don't stop considerably. We must continue to protect population. Because when we protect population, we respect their rights and make them understand why they have to respect the one thing when they ask from the winner goes down. Now the takeover plan will be successful. Because the takeover plan depends on the population as well. It will help me and you and I for execute the swap strategy, the exchange of violence strategy. Because you know, we fight military for here, fight population. No. When military, Cameroon military go here, we go their own side too. All my they send for Bamenda, Boyatiko, all we want to be Cameroon military. We'll get all our bio data. So we'll not village where they come out. We'll not sideway all the what they can say containment. Mean the military there for particular group. all them will know. Say this one are 50 day for the battalion, do one and so. I will know say una come out. Me be clear. No man not intimidate an Ambazonia and go free. The land already liberated. It will take a little time, but we'll continue to fight for our freedom. Cameroon will ever defeat Ambazonia so long as I live. Yes. As I tell you, one of the major components for the takeover plan now for rejuvenate protest spirit for diaspora. We will work closely with the big rubber gun for stabilize the ground. So far, the big rubber gun, now the only project where it don't show say be effective, where they need to talk, but they act. I don't think, now the first time I mentioned the word the big rubber gun, all I know, and I ever talk about that. But I don't look for background, study what they do. Most of the actions on the ground, even I don't know today, now BP Yerima is the coordinator, but any talk. Any day I get pies or things that they put them together, videos, pictures, everything where they buy. All the support all the do with the follow. So all man must know which side for put a investment for we for get the republic out. Yes, and the only platform they get the direction. My takeover plan needs zero contribution from any Ambazonia. Zero. Write it down. I said the takeover plan don't need anybody for contribute. When I hear people that they cry, when they America say me they give them money for TV, and so on and so forth, and they laugh. But then, what will suit me more or most than the people the way they see listen, go take the money there. I will talk two things. Compare two things. Why we don't talk one? I will tell you long time ago, see, as soon as spokesperson, and even before, say when you invest money for this war, you need to listen to audio. Wait for the talk. You need to listen to the audio. You need to see the action. Look the time we don't pass. No pity don't. They very settled. It monitor. When I see all those videos them again, because I don't tell them. Say no pity. I'll show them. Say none of them are not going to put videos outside. I told them. Say if I want to get my support, no more videos. Except it be absolutely necessary for hype the psychology for Ambazonians. But not anything when they put video out, you see videos are gone. I've been talking about our other brother for the BLM. Say it don't stop for fight. When I make noise, go up, go calm down. When I don't stand for myself, I don't call no name. Because this platform of our big for call some people that name for make them become popular. So the freedom, first of all, it being for una understanding. Say some man they were a truth seeker for year and an irritator. I be telling her for 3 years, when I take money, give a particular family. One they use and pay rent for America, do it in them. The other one they use and impregnate women for ground. But thank God everybody is coming back to their senses. Yes. Now why that way, every tattoo will still talk. Say, you know, I know come no day can talk say contribute for every tattoo. It never ever happened. That's why last time I put some dollar amount challenge. Say if anybody they will ever take money, to say, take them now, show that for you. Come out, can't talk. Except occasions the way would they bring people from this county, bring this one, bring higher foundation, bring this one. Through my platform, people they contribute, they go directly for them. All we must be strategic for winning this war. Yes. If you want to call yourself XYZ for Ground Zero, congratulations, you get the right. At any time. But if you want to make any noise, you want back for diaspora, you must back with your pocket being thick and helping the people, not otherwise. You not be claim for fight for revolution, you beg rent, beg sugar, beg toothbrush, beg toothpick, beg money for chop crab. That is not what this revolution is about. We must remain strategic for defeat the Republic. And one of the ways for remain strategy, one of the ways now for portray yourself as leader and then for show and exhibit that economic power. I tell you one reason why I probably fear when I talk. And why most Amber they know. So when I talk, something will happen. Because economic power they top notch when it comes to any type of arena. Yes. Anytime, any day I will say it. So it be absolutely important for anybody when an ambassador for no say any man we see the camp for social media can beg money. Say contribute this grant, or contribute that, contribute that. When you say no, put it on for fun. You know, waste your time. 60 years, that person will ever define any path for independence. Please, if you join this show, type from start to end, ambassador is free. Anybody when you join this show, I want to see the first one who type 100 times, you get an award. I'll check the comments. Ambassador is free. Type it 101 times. From now, starting from now, for the next 5 minutes, I will end this show. It be very important to sound this fact like the public know. We don't ever give up now our flag this. You hear they say, oh, every tattoo before, when they don't see me online, say, oh, every tattoo like the public don't pay me any talk. I say, yes. No, yes. They give away the money me can give me. Yet, now me are the fight war pass up now. So I'm not worrying for all those conspirators. Smoke still remains smoke. Because I don't need to talk plenty now. As a spokesman, we strategize behind. So 101 times, type ambassador is free. I'm ending the show soon. So Cameroon government must know, say, even as a businessman, I go be wicked if I watch una. The key man people are not going to talk about the fear. They'll say, oh, it mix amber with business. No. I go take my show. I talk 50 minutes amber. I take 5 minutes talk about my business as separator. Now am I right? As the most followed, the biggest platform where ambassador don't ever see them for a lifetime. Cameroon know what kind of mobilization can come here. Now what I will see, every some other ambassadors every day they never call it to a name. Anything one talk, you see the all right, oh, Paul Gugu Bokangi, Erika Tomoni, Bishop Nkea, and Gongo. They call every day, they send people to change story every day. Because they still be confused on how this young man is strategizing economic balance. But one way there, what if help people know my strategy? Now, if I can enroll from my business school, Dimple's Business Consultancy. So while the type Ambassador is free, I will take 5 minutes for talk about Dimples. But the most important part for Dimples, what I want to know because Maryla will talk about it. I want to know like 4 branches for Dimples car renters. One, they right now as we talk, it is for California already, for San Jose. Well, I will give you the number. The other one, they for Boston, Massachusetts, precisely for Bellerica. So when you get off here, I will put some of those phone numbers. For now, on a day for Boston or for Bellerica, when I get the phone number, I'll give you a way. When I feel call at any time, when I will get Dimples car renters. When I feel rent motor anytime when I live for Boston, the whole Boston area, Quincy, Bellerica, all those areas, any man for Boston, if you call 1-800-651-2029, I will connect you for the Boston branch because the number I get the number they on, it go they on for Google in the next 10 days. But for now, because I don't get that offhand, if you call the 1-800 number, the customer service will do reservation for any part of America, pick your motor for Boston. If you still call the 1-800-651-2029, if you do your reservation right for here and they will pick motor for Boston. 1 minute, please. Yes, sir. Yes, please. Somebody is there. Somebody will attend to you. Yes. Yes, 209. Okay, sir. So, as I been talk, for California, when I for San Jose, I'll give you the number. I think that one, I get the number. I'll give you that quickly. So, anybody for California, you there for Gilroy, you there for San Jose, San Francisco, all those areas. We'll get one branch for the way for 4606 Meridian Avenue, San Jose, California. I'll give you the phone number very quickly. And I want to thank all my Diwaji show. Why the Diwaji show? Just the type. So this 5 minutes, I will talk about, the dimples. Why the try to pull out that number for California? I will give you now. I will also tell you, say, we get our container for chop we don't reach. Dimples foods. We get palm oil, snails, frozen plums. I mean, just like anything if you imagine where they come up from Africa, especially from back home. We'll get them where if you call in the same 1-800-651-2029, you will get the African food. Might give you the number for California. 699. Sorry about that. California number, San Jose, 699-307-9044. The address now, 4606 Meridian Avenue, Suite 204, San Jose, California. All right, hey bro, what's up? I get live show. I'll come call you back. I'll be office in 20 minutes. I'll call you. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll be sorry say, this 5 minutes now for business. So I will take calls and not be disrespect. So if you're there for California, 699-307-9044. Now the California number that. Boston number, I will put that on for a live show over for my page. Now for Bellerica, 19 Pasture Road, Bellerica. Right, and then you drive good Bellerica, you just drive on 19 Pasture Road for Bellerica. You get that one. That one be home operated. Why the site will almost be completed. But this one for California and a whole office space. We also get location for Bowie. We now there for Bowie. Dimples car rent had already be a Bowie. We'll start operating this month end. We get about New Hampshire. 2 locations there for New Hampshire for Tacoma Park of Bank of America. We get about Lago. Well, giving all these numbers. One of our shows will be doing only business shows. And if you follow me right now, we get the Dimples page. We're just getting at Dimples. If you go there, go follow that page because subsequently some shows and go there. I want to thank you very much for following this show. I will talk now about our food product. We get a lot of food. That if you hear, we get 4 containers actually, but now 1 don't reach. Where as I get information, it will be they'll make it down here very soon. So we'll start distribution. We'll do now practically wholesale. And of course, probably the CEO, I will talk say anyone will come for the food side will get a lot of discounts. So all we now at the cook restaurant, whether it's in Ohio, which side you get African shop. If you come for me, I'll give you cheap price for oil. And all oil when you come from Amazonia, I get that. Yes. All chop when you come up for any part of the world, I dey sell them. So whether an Amazonian chop, or a Cameroon chop, or a Ghanaian chop, or a Biafran chop, or a Nigerian chop, so long as na business, National Telegraph and Dimples, you know they choose half of report news. So anybody watch me must separate these 2 parts. Now, rather I make them very clear. Now they're talking about business. So strategically, I don't explain for now some of these things. And I want to thank you now. Over on 5,000 word live. And I ask me all money type Ambassador is free. If you want call for do reservation, generally for Dimples, you call your city where they, you call your town where they. If you call 1-800, we also get branch from Minnesota, where I think this month or next week I'm going there. We get them for Atlanta, Georgia, and for North Carolina and a couple of other places. We're for over 10 states now for the car renter. So I'll put all of these locations up maybe next week once I don't certify their numbers and get the clearance with Google and all the locations they up and the number they be okay. We'll not get them out from my next show. Like I explained, all man must know. Even as a businessman, you get human rights and you get the right for different people for fight against people the way they kill your people. Now, that way, America, don't a country, when an economic country, when war is on place, terror is on place, it condemn them. So you don't say America not be country where they do business or they progress. So many man say, oh, you do business, you talk about Amber. Amber must be talked about because that is the biggest talk in Africa in the world right now. I don't get nothing to do with Dimples. So and not forget say Dimples too, the franchise, the car rental. We don't get a lot of people the way they don't join me and everybody's doing great. So in the months ahead, 2 months, 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, we now see the first concrete for the Dimples guys and they want to understand exactly who shall they move. Lastly, I'll talk about what Dimple's business consultancy. One of the most important thing for any man way you look the kind of capitalization way. As a young man, I don't bill him over time. It's not a joke. I must say it anytime, any day. You get for come say, okay, bro, how you do? How you do for getting your kind of capital? You run this huge business. Until you do that way, then you will be able to kill jealousy, you know. I understand. We get a lot of people the way they make small noise, bets here and there. I only tell them one thing. Your place will remember what's up when you make noise. While in the next 1, 2, 3 years, you will see skyscrapers when at Dimples, you'll see people they don't be millionaires because they join Dimples. That's the concept. But I appreciate you because for life, some man will do their own work now, but they make noise and comment why we progress, which is normal. So thank all of you, my fans. Thank you for coming to watch. I'll end here because business calls, you know what I mean. So we thank you so much. I already give the clear warning for the Cameroon military. I see a lot of people no one go, so but I have to go. So thank you so much. God bless you for coming out powerfully to support this live stream. If you never share extensively. And my man Salah Satepo moved this show immediately, put on YouTube. You know what these guys have to do with this show. So make sure you move and immediately put on YouTube. And not forget to type all my watch me type Ambazonia is free. I want to give you our business number when at 1-800-651-2029. Call me, forget chop. Anytime you get chop, we want chop, we'll bring them. One of Alaska, anywhere. Call me today. You'll get car rental, you'll get your reservation, you'll get chop and everything and so on and so forth. But all the locations in Glendale, we'll get location from 2 locations for Glendale, we'll get some for Laurel. So all of those, I get a lot in my head. So I will put all those addresses out in the next 10 days or so. Once we don't get them done with Google. So thank you so much. And I want to say any man when I'm a fan for the next 10 days, 100 days, go out there, get the Dimples logo, put them as your WhatsApp status, and of course, and for your Facebook page, because of surprise you can. We'll get some Dimples game we'll get to play them in the next couple of weeks. So, and the only way we'll qualify to play that game now when you get Dimples logo for your page or for your WhatsApp status. So every night watch me, you'll play that game, now a big game. And we'll announce them specifically, but I'll give you a heads up, say, go now after this, download Dimples logo, check my page, or go, just type Dimples, you'll see the logo or something, or go for Davis in the home page, you'll see Dimples logo, put them for your WhatsApp status, put them for your WhatsApp DP, spread them around, because on game you can't wait, it will earn you something. If you be the lucky winner for that game. But of course, if you not get the Dimples logo, which of course is the most impressive logo so far, according to what people tell us, and we appreciate them for appreciating us, you definitely know if you participate for that game. All right. So thank you so much. I will leave you now. I see people no one go, but that's it. That's it. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll play a little bit of Mazima now before I end the show. So in the next 2 minutes, the show will end. So thank you. Now keep typing. Ambazonia is free. It'll be very important. Okay, so unfortunately, okay, I think I got it. So make sure you type Amazonia is free in the next 2 minutes. Flood it out there, and I'm going to leave it at that. Hello? Okay. Which song is coming in that? It's Alliance Travel Insurance. I can send you the link. It's on the link. If you check the link, you see it, okay? When is your rental expiring today? When is your contract expiring today? Alright, it's Alliance Travel Insurance. So it's on the link I sent you, okay? Executive Director at Global Think Tank Africa. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll leave you guys, okay? Bye-bye.